Alright guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. So today we are at Tar Hollow State Park. We are going to do the South Loop today starting out. Then we're going to be doing an overnight back here in the backpacking camp. We are going to have the kids joining us. Chris is here now, Tori will be here later, and then we've got some other special guests going to be showing up tonight. We're going to stay the night, and then we're going to get up in the morning and do the North Loop. So that'll be a part 2 to this video. So this one will take you till we go to bed tonight. All right, so we are parked at the fire tower. We've already gone down to the camp store. The backpacking trail campsites are $4 a piece with pit toilets at the entrance and parking here at the entrance. And then you pack your stuff back to the backpacking camp. Do not get that confused with the regular parking camp because those are more expensive. So enough talk, let's get on the trail. That way we can meet up with everybody later today. So Tar Hollow's Loop Trail, also known as the Logan Trail, also shares the ability to get some Buckeye Trail miles on it. That's why you'll see the blue and the red blazes. Blue being for the Buckeye Trail, of course. Red blazes being for the Logan Trail. Now, the blazes are generally pretty nice, pretty regular. But they've got signage at a lot of the road crossings to tell you north, south loop and things like that. So it's not real hard to navigate, honestly.
So we're a couple miles in, but I just wanted to tell you that here at Tar Hollow you can get up to like 700 feet elevation changes. There's not a ton of switchbacks either. It's a great place to train if you're trying to do some training, especially here in Ohio. There's not a lot of great things to see, but training, it's an awesome place. But just want to let you know about that elevation because some of these hills are doozers.
All right, guys, so we're at what we think is the halfway point. Energy bar, a little bit of fluids. Now this one we're doing is the standard loop, which is 9.1 miles, it says. But you can make it a 12, almost fell on my head. You make it a 12 mile by adding the dueling loop at the bottom. We're just gonna do the standard one today, keep it simple. But the only bad thing about today is temperatures are good, everything's good. It's a little muggy, so we're getting the gnats in the face, which can be annoying, but that's part of hiking. You deal with it. So, time to get our butts on going. Only got about another hour and a half probably at the pace we're going. Doing about 3 miles an hour, 3.2 miles an hour. All right, guys, so we made it out, did about a little over 9 miles. There's some serious elevation and the bugs getting in the face kind of sucked, but other than that, it was pretty good. Real good workout. I know we burn a lot of calories, but let's get our butt back here to camp because the fun's about to start. Wait till you see the awesome things we brought to eat, and we got some special guests we'll introduce you to, plus a camp tour. Stay with us.
All right, guys, so as promised, we told you we were gonna have guests, so Brenda is here. Mike's over there with Tony, supervising or watching the whole hammock hang thing. I think I'm just gonna wait around. If I stand here and talk long enough to Brenda, I think he might hang my hammock up too, you think?
That's always the goal. Wait it out.
But we are gonna have lots of fun. We're gonna have lots of good food tonight. And Tori will be here later. She had to work till 5, so she probably won't be here till 6. And she's bringing Chris and them stuff, so he has to wait till then to actually set up his stuff. But we're gonna get stuff set up. We'll give you a camp tour after everything's ready to go, and we'll be back.
All right, guys, so food is cooking at every turn here. Missy's got fajitas cooking in the cast iron over the fire pit. Brenda's got, looks like steak and onions.
Peppers later, we're going to make Philly cheesesteak wraps.
Okay, they're making Philly cheesesteak wraps. We're making fajita wraps. You guys can't even understand the smell that's going on right now. This place smells amazing. Now I'm just waiting for all the neighbors to try and come around and ask what we're doing. Camp life.
Do you want to wrap it or you want me to wrap it?
That was awesome. Chicken fajita. How much this one? All right, guys, so came to my attention, we should probably show you around camp. We actually rented 3 sites of these backpacking sites because there's 3 couples. So this is 120. Now what we've done is, just because of the way the trees have come out, we're splitting up and using the middle site as like our cooking hangout site and the 2 other sites for our hanging. So we got 120 here, and so far Missy and I have our stuff hung back here. So our hammocks are back here. Each site comes with a picnic table, so it's just a gear explosion there. Now, Tori isn't here yet. She's still at work. She's on her way now. And then they're gonna set up with our old cheap hammocks right here. Pretty good little spot. They're short hammocks, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now, we're gonna go to site 121, which is our middle site where everybody is kind of hanging out now, eating. This place smells amazing. We're all eating different kinds of wraps. They're eating Philly cheesesteak wraps. Missy made chicken fajita wraps. It's delicious. So as you can see, everybody's hanging out at site 121, enjoying the campfire and eating. Then we're gonna go down here to the last site, which is 123. And you're gonna see some high quality hammock gear hanging out down here. So Mike and Brenda put their hammocks up down here. I'm not gonna go a lot into them because I don't know all the technical specs, to be honest. This one is Brenda's. Tell me that isn't beautiful. Look at that. Mike's got his in porch mode. That's a gorgeous setup right there, guys. Just amazing. Really nice. Trees kind of worked out just perfect for everything. Nothing above them that's a danger. But I mean, just a gorgeous setup here. They're gonna sleep well in these tonight. But each site has a fire ring and a picnic table. We just set it up like this because at the end of the day, we only need to hang out at one spot, and this leaves more spaces open to put hammocks and stuff up. And really, it couldn't have worked out better. Gonna eat real hearty tonight. Got the North Loop we're doing tomorrow. So I'm gonna get back over here before there's no food left. Good job on dinner, baby. Whoa. My wife is awesome. All right, guys, so look who finally showed up. Tori finally made it after work. Of course, the only thing she brought was dessert. She brought stuff for s'mores because she never brings anything helpful. Never, ever. It's always candy, s'mores, desserts, pops. I'm beginning to think you live an unhealthy lifestyle, Tori. But at least she's here. She made it. And she already said she's going to take the cool hammock and make Chris sleep in the now classified as Caterpillar ugly hammock. So I'll take you guys over and show you those. All right, guys, so this is my old Covey Cure. You guys have seen this in previous videos. It's a pretty good hammock, honestly, for what it is. This is Missy's play around hammock. This is like something you'd see on like AliExpress or something for like nothing. I think we paid like $9 for it. It is hilarious, and it has now been dubbed the Caterpillar. So now we're going to try and figure out how to string these Costco quilts that we modded up as underquilts on them. Let's see how this goes. All right, guys, so this provided us with a good hour's worth of entertainment as we tried to rig these Costco quilts up to these cheap hammocks. I think Mike and Brenda thought we were crazy, but they got a good laugh out of it, so it was all worthwhile. This poor guy that's now been christened the Green Caterpillar didn't fare so well. So I don't know how that's going to work, but who cares, because Chris has to sleep in it, so it'll all be okay. Now, Chris wanted to sleep in this one, but his wife told him no. So pretty funny to watch. Good piece of amusement for the night. And putting Costco quilts that have been modded on cheap hammocks is not really that much fun. But everything's okay because they've got their silly little battery powered lights. It's going to be a good night. When things start like this, it always turns out to be a good night. All right, guys, so we did an almost 10-mile day today. We ate some amazing food, which we're just finishing up seconds of now. Got to hang around the fire, have a good evening with the kids and with our special guests, Brenda and Mike. And we got a whole nother day tomorrow to look forward to. So for you guys, the video ends here tonight. But don't forget to watch part 2, because tomorrow morning we're going to get up and we're going to do it all over again and hit the North Loop in part 2. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. It's going to be epic. And now, I think it's time to clean up and get ready to head to our hammocks for the night. And if we're lucky, we might catch the distinct sound of a Chris falling out of his green caterpillar hammock and hitting the ground. Or the crying of him in the morning because he popped his underquilt and his tushy got cold. So until tomorrow, we'll see you. Look for part 2 of this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we will see you
Up the trail.